Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well, having a really great day. This video is doing a simple kind of like talking head video regarding how is mining profitability for, I guess generally for this month, even I guess in May, but I'm going to be calling it for June. And I'm going to refer back to another video that I did about 2 months ago, which was back in March of 2023, talking about how is GPU mining profitability back then. This video is really pertaining to those that, kind of care about mining profits, and for those that maybe sell every day or would want to mine but at least breaking even so they would feel better about that. So if you're not into that and you're mining at a loss or don't even care about it, then you probably don't want to watch this video. But nonetheless, it's something that I think a lot of people would like to know generally how things have been over the past month or even the past couple months. And like I said, I'd like to refer back to a video I did 2 months ago. So just to give a quick update of what I have going on right now, I've recently turned on a few more rigs. Not everything, as you guys can see, because since after the Ethereum merge, which happened on September 15th of 2022, you guys can see here, I still have a decent amount of GPU mining rigs offline right now. I would say a good 100 to 120 GPUs off right now. For those who are following the channel every day, I do vlogs in my new crypto mining location area, and I've been trying to run more power, get shelves, just ultimately trying to get more infrastructure up so that I can be ready for the next run up essentially. And I've been slowly doing that. But as you guys can see here, I have some rigs mining Lithium. I have some mining Dynex, Ironfish, and Radiant. Now, some of you may be asking, Red Panda, are some of your rigs here profitable? Are you at least breaking even? And my answer to that is, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I haven't really been following the profitability that in depth. I'm not like always looking at it every day, but generally in this video, I just wanted to go through just to compare what it is now, beginning of June, and what it was, I guess, 2 or 3 months ago, which is a big difference now. Okay, but ever since the Ethereum merge, as most of you know, that was back in last year, September, there have been a lot of different proof of work coins which have come out of the woodworks and become profitable, dependent on your electrical cost. But another thing to consider is that ever since Ethereum moved to proof of stake back in September, that there have been plenty of other proof of work coins for GPU miners that have gone up much more than what Ethereum has year to date. Okay, so looking at this, my proof of work watch list. If anyone wants to use this, link down below to CoinMarketCap watch list here that I've curated a lot of different proof of work GPU mineable coins here. So year to date, Ethereum only 55% up year to date, but going up here, Bitcoin 61%, Meowcoin 91, Zano 131%, Lithium 138, Radiant 147, Caspa 205, Dynex 401, and of course Conflux at 1180%. A lot of you guys know what happened on Conflux. They had some big telecom news in China about them using Conflux for some reason. Anyways, this just proves that ever since the Ethereum merge, that there have been a lot of different proof of work GPU mineable coins. Well, you can say Caspa is now ASIC mineable. There have been a lot of Ice Rivers, Bitmain KS3, whatnot that have been coming out. So that's going to be a lot more prevalent pretty soon. So you can say Caspa is ASIC mineable. Not GPU mineable friendly pretty soon. But Radiant, another contender, but there could be a lot of FPGAs actually being supported for Radiant pretty soon. Same with a Lithium. Meowcoin, which is the Kapal algorithm, being more so prominent for GPUs, but utilize the GPU a lot more because it's a harder algorithm. But over the past couple months, right, we've been seeing a lot of these coins. We've been getting a lot of efficiencies, a lot of optimizations regarding, mining Caspa with your GPUs, mining Radiant with your GPUs, and of course Dynex, another, I would say, more prominent coin more so recently. A lot of people have been talking about, and a lot of mining software support for mining Dynex. So that's one thing that has been more prevalent over the past month or so. So how is GPU mining profits now for those that care about it? All right, so I want to go back 2 months ago, which I made a video called How is GPU mining profitability now, March of 2023. So during that time, this is when a lot of the proof of work coins started going up in price. Okay, and this happened pretty fast, I would say, over the past 3 months. Okay, so Dynex, Radiant, Meowcoin, you can see here the past 3 months here, 90 days, that it was really profitable. I remember 2 months ago that there were a lot of us really seeing it and a lot of people were turning on their rigs. So example, like a 4090 was making profit 72 cents on Radiant, but that was at 17 cents. And I'm going to have to say that maybe lasted maybe a 2 weeks or more, a couple weeks. But as we go along here, I just want to show, let's say a 3070 Ti at 17 cents was profitable at around 6 cents. So anyone that had 17 cents or lower per kilowatt hour was generally profitable over the past 2 months. Okay. But now it's been coming down, and I'm going to have to say, okay, so if I were to do 17 cents here on hashrate.no, as the site a lot of people use, you can see now it's not, 70 something cents at 17 kilowatt hour. It's about 33 cents. All right, mining Pepe W or Pepe POW, whatever, meme coin. And then the next profitable coin apparently is Nexa, but that's at negative 39 cents. Okay, so I've just been seeing this Pepe W recently, so you may just scratch that out, not consider that profitable. I don't know if I trust this coin or not, but anyways, you do you, just be safe. Going down the list here, let's see, generally 3070 Ti, just compare for previously at 17 cents, we're negative 10 cent profit. So let's say if I were to go to 15 cents per kilowatt hour, and let's just see what a 4070 Ti would do now. It would do about negative 5 cents on Pepe POW. Of course, Hashrate.no doesn't really have all the perfect, overclock numbers, efficiencies. So depending on how you overclock your GPUs, it can be good or bad depending on how you do it. But anyways, it looks like 15 cents is kind of general break even for a lot of 30 series cards. Even the AMD cards looks like, just breaking even. 16 series cards breaking even at about 15 cents. But as we go, let's say for people that have, 12 cents per kilowatt hour, you can see that, let's see, 6700 XT profitable 6 cents, but that's at Pepe W, so that may not count. But an RTX 3090 at 12 cents, we're kind of still negative 31 cents profit, so it's not looking good now. I've seen a lot of more sentiment recently that depending on your electrical costs or people's electrical costs in general, that it really hasn't been profitable as of the past month, because comparing it to 2 months ago, it really was profitable. But now that the market's kind of come down in a sense, over the past, let's say 30 days, we can see, Meowcoin's down 71%, Ironfish 62, Radiant 61% down the past 30 days, Aletheium down 44%, Neoxa down 40%, Caspa down 40%, Nexa 38%. So you can see over the past 30 days, as these other proof of work coins, GPU mineable coins, been coming down, the profitability, of course, is coming down, and thus that means for those that maybe aren't like following the emissions of a lot of these coins, it's been generally, it was nice a couple months ago, but because then now a lot of the hash rates have been coming up, then as the price goes down, then it becomes unprofitable. There's an equilibrium there as it equates to a lot of different variables for the profitability. But I'm going to correlate with everything coming down to as Bitcoin was coming down. Bitcoin was about 30K over the past couple of weeks, and now we're at 26.7. So as Bitcoin's coming down, generally everything else is going to come down as well. So that's going to bring all the profitability down, and that is going to have effect on a lot of GPU miners' mentality, right? For those that are maybe mining at higher electrical cost, they may not feel okay to mine and mine at a loss essentially. But for those that are capable of paying their electrical bill out of their pocket and hodling the yield in hopes that in the future, that yield that you've been earning is going to go much more in the future. So that's really the strategy a lot of people do for crypto mining, including myself. Assuming you are financially capable of doing that kind of strategy, I think a lot of people forget. You got to have financial stability in order to hodl this type of crypto. And another thing to consider is taxes as well. When you mine the coin, it goes to your wallet. That's the initial cost basis. So that is actually considered income for some people, depending on your tax laws. This is not financial tax advice or anything, but there's a lot of things to consider regarding that and your expenses, how much you're paying, etc., etc. And so now another thing to just look at, just for some stats, I looked at statistics on Hivon.com. They can see here that around 16% is still mining Caspa on their platform. We got ETC next, so I'm assuming a lot of AMD GPUs, and more so recently we got Ironfish here in third place. 8% of Hivon users are mining Ironfish, and then Nexa, Ravencoin, Dynex, Radiant. All right, so these are all popular, prominent coins. And so looking down now, You can see the AMD models, NVIDIA models. We can see the RX 580 8GB card is 25% of Hive OS right now. That is insanity, I guess, for AMD models. And then the next popular GPU is 5700 XT, RX 570 8GB at 9%, 6700 XT 12GB at 8%. So these are another more popular GPUs here, and 6600 XTs. I really like these GPUs. And then if we go NVIDIA, you can see the 3070 is the most popular. All right, and that's obvious because they are generally one of the most efficient GPUs overall with a lot of algorithms. And then we got 1660 Supers next, 3060 Ti's. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So it's interesting to see these types of stats here. ASIC models, we got the L3 Plus, S9, S19J Pro. All right, as we go down, we got different miners that are popular. LOL miner at 22%. And it looks like in terms of GPU brand popularity, it looks like NVIDIA is at 69%. I would say that's a given because NVIDIA cards are a lot easier to manage versus AMD cards if you're a hardcore tuner or whatnot. So anyway, that was just a quick thing I'd like to show. Anyways, just a general overall outlook regarding what profitability is like right now for those that care about it. I know not everyone cares about it, but most people do care about it. As you know, I think for most of us, for those that work, a daytime job or live paycheck to paycheck, it is going to matter a lot financially. And if you are, let's say, paying a lot more for your electric than what you are yielding or what you're making, it's going to have a mental effect on oneself, especially for those that are financially strapped, especially during these times, especially during these market conditions that we're in. Profitability is next to nothing. All right. So really, for those that can hurdle this low time right now, is to basically hunker down, try to make as much cash as you can somehow. Have a second job to pay for this type of, hobby or, probably business, as most people are running this as a business. That the ultimate strategy here is to yield all the coins that you want to mine, and in hopes that in the future, in the next bull run, that the coins are going to essentially appreciate a lot more than what they are now. All right, that's basically the strategy that a lot of people do. But I do understand, and hopefully a lot of you guys understand, that not everyone can do that strategy. It just depends on your financial situation or not. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. How has GPU mining been for you guys over the past, month or so? We are definitely in a little bit of a downturn here, but hopefully a lot of you guys are still keeping up with what's going on. And yeah, I'm trying to do that as well, but also at the same time, trying to still expand as much as I can in hopes that I will be ready for the next bull run. And if that's not next year, maybe 2025, I'll still be here in the bear market, as you all know, creating content nonetheless. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one. Peace out.